What's up you guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be working on the rear flares of the 240. In the last video you guys saw that I pretty much almost finished the front flares. They just need to be sanded down again after the primer. I feel like the driver's side is a little bit better than the passenger side. It's definitely not the best, but I'm pretty proud of how it's turned out so far. So as of right now, I don't really have a plan of execution. I think we're just gonna cut and hope for the best. So I'm gonna line up the bottom of the flare with this line over here, and I think that should be about even to the front. Or I think the front was radius just a little bit, so I might go just a little bit higher. So I think I'm just gonna keep it about right here, trace it out, and then start cutting. So I moved it a little bit higher, and I don't really know if I should make it this high because it seems like that's a lot more cut off than the front. But when it's this high, it matches up with the front. So I don't know what I should do. So I think it makes more sense to line it up kind of like how we lined up the front one. So I'm just gonna line it up with the edge over here and then go ahead and trace it. Right now, I forgot to grind down where the paint is before I went ahead and hammered everything up, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and grind it down as best as I can to get to bare metal, and then after we're just gonna tack weld in between the two pieces, and then we should be good. And after about a year of welding things here and there, we finally got a welding mask instead of using sunglasses. So we'll see how this works. So everything is welded up. It definitely isn't the prettiest, but it works and it's pretty strong. I went ahead and hit it with a hammer and it was good. So we're gonna go ahead and cut off all the excess pieces.
Okay, so right now we're gonna go ahead and lift up the car, take the actual stock tire off, and put a rear SSR on the car so that we can check the fitment before we finalize the placement of the flare. Okay guys, so I unbolted the bottom mount of the coilover, and we're gonna lower this car all the way down as if it was airing out, or at least close to it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and push this coilover so it clears the bottom mount. Yeah, all the way. Get up. Yeah, see, you might have to cut higher, but that looks good. Now you place the flare on top. But we might have to cut higher. Pretty much what you're doing when you raise the arches is called like a radius, your radius defenders, and it allows the car to go lower. The problem with that is that when you air up a little, it looks way higher.
So we're actually going to be mounting the flare about 1 inch higher. So Blaine already went ahead and grinded down all the welds, and now we're going to go ahead and cut over here just so that we have a little bit more clearance.
Yeah, so hold the edge and then pound it up. know what they say, huh? The first cut is the deepest.
Now that everything's good, we're gonna go ahead and start welding the flare on. Blaine just wants to go pick up Kaylee, so I'm by myself, so hopefully I can do it correct. So game plan right now is we're gonna do one weld here, which we think this is about eyeball middle, and then we'll go ahead and do little tack welds all the way down the sides, so that way it can kind of create that bold effect a little bit. We're trying to make it a little bit less bold than the front ones, so we'll see how this goes. I'm actually pretty impressed right now. Turn this off. Whoa. What? Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm pretty impressed. This thing is pretty on there. Oh, my welds are disgusting, but they're strong. Look at this. Hell yes. I feel like this is the perfect placement. So I went ahead and put a wheel on so we can test the fitment now with the flare. Oh my goodness. It's about a 2-finger gap, so maybe about an inch spacer and a little bit of camber. Oh my gosh. Oh, this placement is so much better. It looks really good. What do you think?
Just got a package, guys. Yeah!
So now we're about to do the passenger side. So we went ahead and traced out the flare, so it should be mounted right about here. So everything's welded up, so we can go ahead and throw this flare on. So we kind of measured that about here is where middle is, and then I guess kind of guess because the lines rubbed off or got covered, so just kind of bow it in just a little bit, and then this side should be good. So I didn't record it, but all I did was went ahead and did some tack welds all the way from one side all the way to the other, and then I got the flap disc and kind of just made everything smooth, so that way when we come back all we have to do is lay a layer of Bondo down, and then we can go ahead and prime it. And then for this side, I'm just gonna do the same thing, just weld all the way to the other side and then go ahead and grind everything down. Alright guys, so the rear flares are on and they look super good. So everything is grinded down, so that way the next time we come we can go ahead and throw some Bondo on this and then probably primer it, and then it should be good for now.